Today I am going to review and go over today's NASCAR Cup Series race at the Pocono Raceway. Race number 1 out of the doubleheader was not a disappointment. So there's a lot to talk about here, so let's get started.
Ryan Priest, and you're watching William Blackwell on YouTube.
Today's race at Pocono started off with the 5 car of Kyle Larson and the 24 car of William Byron leading the field to the green flag. But if you're new to NASCAR and just starting to get into it and wondering why is Kyle Larson always on the pole week in and week out without no qualifying session, well, NASCAR at the beginning of last year, like mid-season when they restarted after the long hiatus, they came up with an idea where they get the previous race results, the fastest lap, and point standings. And Kyle Larson's been on the road prior to this race, won the 600 in a dominating fashion, won all stages and got the checker flag. He won Sonoma the following week. He won the All-Star race, which is not really counting, but it's $1 million paycheck he gets. But he went to Nashville and put on a clinic. So he's on an impressive run here. So he got the pole just because how many wins he's having recently. And William Byron has just been so consistent, and he's up there in points, so that's how he started up front. But they went to the green flag. Kyle Larson had a great jump, and William Byron really did not. And Larson was leading. And early on, we saw an early caution on lap 9 for debris. And today was pretty interesting. We saw a couple of debris cautions, which we've never seen that often no more. It's kind of surprising. But it happened on lap 9. And the competition caution was supposed to be on lap 12. And instead of making them go or restart and maybe race one lap and throw out the caution, NASCAR decided, you know what, we're just going to move up the competition caution to right now. And they're going to serve it and restart and go on with that. And that's what they did. And we saw some contenders come up after they restarted here. And it was the Busch brothers, Kurt and Kyle, because they brought the fight to the battle. They gave Hendrick Motorsports a run for their money. Chip Ganassi Racing is not no top team in NASCAR by any means. They're not like top tier like Hendrick Motorsports or Joe Gibbs Racing or Penske type. They're right now in the 4 tier, I guess you can say, if it was up to 5. But man, Kurt Busch and Ross Chastain got the most out of their equipment today. But Kyle Busch, though, like I said, he came in for Joe Gibbs Racing, and he passed Kyle Larson and won Stage 1. Stage 2, on the other hand, was a little more intense. We saw some more cautions, and we also saw another upset stage winner, and that being Kurt Busch from Chip Ganassi Racing. Kurt Busch now is on a roll. These last couple of weeks, he has made up so much ground when it comes to the playoff bubble. Because right now, he is still outside looking in. But Chris Buescher and Tyler Reddick and Austin Dillon are kind of slacking right now. So Kurt Busch is making some hay while the other drivers are kind of struggling. But he won Stage 2 and got 10 valuable points and 1 playoff point, which might go a long way if he makes it to the playoffs. But Stage 3 started, and we saw Kurt Busch up front. And he was fighting Kyle Larson for the lead, and it was intense. It was going on for so many laps, and eventually Larson passed him. And we saw a pit cycle happen, and next thing you know, Larson came out up front. Harvick was trying to short pit and just take fuel only, which he got passed by Larson when he was coming out. But it's just interesting here, because we saw Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin stay out for quite a while, and Kyle Busch decided to pit, and he took fuel only, and he came out in front of Kyle Larson. And they kept on running until there were about 3 cars left in the fuel cycle. I know McDowell was one of them, Hamlin, I forgot the other one. But a caution came out for debris, and it messed up everything. And the leaders pitted, obviously, so it pushed Kyle Busch to the lead, Kyle Larson, William Byron, and Alex Bowman. And when they came to the choose cone, Kyle Busch obviously took the outside, and Alex Bowman, who was running 4th at the time, took the inside row, which is a no-no, but if you want to have control and have a chance, you do it, and that's what he did. And he made the most out of it. He gave Kyle Busch a run for his money going down into turn 1, passed him, and next thing you know, he ran away with it. But eventually, Kyle Larson, his teammate, caught up to him. They went back and forth for about 10 or so laps. and eventually Kyle Larson got past him. And Kyle Larson opened up about a second lead with about 2 to go. I'm pretty sure there's a good amount of fans that were probably in attendance for today's race at Pocono, getting ready and packing up their bags and heading back to their cars because it's over with. But going out of the tunnel turn, if you will, Kyle Larson blew a tire. You don't see that no more. He was around nobody. He wasn't around somebody in the 66 car, but he did not make contact with anybody. That's what I'm trying to say here. He blew his tire and hit the wall, and Alex Bowman passed him and won his 3rd race of the season. That is luck if you ask me, but a win is a win. But everybody, though, remember to please like and subscribe and comment down below your opinions about today's race. I'm curious to know. Peace.